Welcome back for another episode, episode 2 of season 50 of Survivor and of our game. Now let's take a moment to appreciate the players board because something dawned on me this week. Normally when we play this game, at least one player has had two of their castaways from the same tribe, putting them at a disadvantage in the case of a tribe decimation, such as what is happening with Sealer. But nobody in our game has got two players from the same tribe, and that extends to the extra players as well. So it's really mixed up very nicely, and no one's at a straight off disadvantage right off the bat. So good going. We also need to correct something that happened last week. Kyle, of course, got medically evacuated from the game. Now, with the rules of the snuffer blockers that we have in play, if no snuffer blocker has been played for an extra player, then everyone on that tribe loses money. So Mac, Rob, Kirby, we all lose $2.50, unfortunately. The Jeff pot doesn't go up because the $7.50 that's been erased from the board actually goes back into the prize pot for potential prizes later in the game. So glad we've taken care of that unfortunate bit of business. Let's get into episode 2, Therapy Council. And the reward challenge was won by Sealer and Kalo. And Christian found the Billie Eilish idol and gave it to Aubrey after her bag had been searched by the rest of her tribe. That was terrific timing. They were just a couple of hours too early, but Jen was onto something there. Then Bartu won immunity, followed by Kalo, sending Sealer to Tribal Council, and Ozzy made a power move, giving Siri his extra vote. So we get to Tribal, and everyone stacks it on Savannah. It's just, unanimous, there we go. And Savannah is the first player out. Rob played his snuffer blocker, his first snuffer blocker for Rizzo. And I totally get why you did that. Wasn't required in the end, but there we go. But Caldari lose their first player with one of their extras. So looking at next week, I know Mike, Ozzy, D, Colby, I'm looking at you guys. So will anyone be bold enough to play one of their snuffer blockers for an extra player? Doesn't seem like an unreasonable bet, I reckon. Anyway, so Amanda, Liam, and Shikara will all lose $2.50. The Jeff pot stays as it is for now. Now, the other bit of business that we had from last week, of course, Kirby found 2 Exile Island buffs and gave it to Liam. What's Liam decided to do? Well, in case you missed it, this.
Exile Island. Night vision. It's dark out here. There's no campfire. There's no food. There's nothing. Who do I want to join me here? I wonder. Do I go for Amanda and Christian? Do I go for Devons? Mac. There was nothing in the rules that said I couldn't do this. But I think those two are going too hard too soon in terms of the edit, and they're not going to last the distance. But you know who I think who might? Jonathan. I think Jonathan might go quite a ways. You never said I couldn't go after Kirby again. Kirby, welcome to Exile.